Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are in the losers bracket now. This is a double elimination tournament, which means whoever loses this best of 3 is completely out of the tournament. So let's take a look over at Throw. We've got Daring with Dunkirk as captain. We got Riaz and Harugumo with Smoke and Engine and Aim. And Suzuki for the buffed survivability expert. A Grozovoy with no special captains. Shimakaze with another Suzuki full torpedo spec build there with 12-kilometer torpedoes. Got Xiao Bao in a Des Moines unique upgrade with a special captain. Wushta with a unique upgrade. Moskva with unique upgrade. And I believe that is Kuznetsov for the buff consumable specialist. A Conqueror with... Oh God, is that Dunkirk for the turret traverse? Haven't seen that in a long time. And finally, Melvin is in a Montana with the special captain saying, "I don't want any of those special skills."
Why'd you tell us?
Right. All right. Tell us a little bit about the INCA side of the coin here.
Well, the INCA side, we're bringing a Kaba Salem's range, unique Kaba. They're heading over to Apples. Daring is going to Bacon. With a reload mask, I would have gone unique, but whatever. Then we have a unique upgrade Montana. I haven't seen one of those in a while, but built for survivability with the spotter plane upgrade. Okie dokie.
Yeah.
A range mod Des Moines, not completely against that. A reload Burgon. Oh wow, what a shock. The gearing set up for COTS, which i.e. is going to be Smoke. And typical Bazan build.
Yep.
Something I would bring.
We saw Bazans used.
I forget what that first skill is in the third slot, but I like that skill over AR sometimes, just give me a flat buff, but Bazan's going for the full pew pew.
Yeah, so that's Mabas, main battery and anti-air specialist. So that's 5% to reload main battery. Not a bad choice. And, you know, we saw Bazans typically not doing too well in this tournament. One case, I believe, last weekend where 2 of them ran together and they shared smokes and they just pew-pewed and managed to make it work. I don't know that that was necessarily the Bazan or it was the player behind the ship, though.
Probably both.
Probably both.
Well, to everybody's shocked and appalledness, we have smoke trains going on. Throw, I believe, actually putting the smoke on the correct side of the island. Oh, Salem is not going to Apples. He parked in the typical Moskva spot behind Bacon. Which means the Kaba only needs to kill
4 people.
The Shimi Hiragumo Moscow Wooster, potentially a Conqueror. Ironically, back in the day, the OG Kaba probably could pull that off somehow.
Well, either way, Throw is setting up the traditional death snail with their Wooster. Gonna go in. There's the radar to check on what's over at A, and they're seeing nothing. And they're probably scratching their heads a little bit. Now,
Daring's going to sail into that radar. Nobody's going to be able to really shoot him, but they know where he's at now.
Sure. Now, if Throw has been paying attention to what INCA's been doing all day, they would probably know that INCA likes to swing hard for one flank. And, well, if they see nobody at A, they probably know where they're going.
I believe the Conqueror did take a shot at the Daring, and Daring got touched a little bit.
We got a Montana salvo coming in on the Conqueror as a way to say, leave my friend alone, but Conqueror doesn't care about that.
Montano?
Ironically, I think the Montana would be better off shooting HE and being a flame Tana, try to set the Conqueror on fire.
Listen, the last time I was a flame Tana, Vodka yelled at me exclusively in your stream yesterday.
HE coming out, and looks like he was listening to me. No fires. Oof. Conqueror is a really good anti-battleship, so I do like the idea of using it in a competitive environment. It can absolutely burn down whatever the heck it wants. It's got decent concealment. And it's got super heals.
That super heal, ironically, you get like one use out of it.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Throw is now walking into the Thunderdome because they see that there's very little to no resistance.
Or they saw Mad Max beyond the Thunderdome.
Or, yeah. So what's happening over on sea? Oh, yeah, nothing. Back to our show. INCA once again putting the bulk of their forces on one side and being unable to really push with that.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Throw's got bulk of their forces at Apples down there. Not pushing as hard as you would think they need to. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yay, you got a Moskva, Hiraguma, and the Thunderdome. Now what?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, we're going to keep the Salem spotted. Well, ironically, Salem will keep you spotted too. It's just one of those things. Well, yay, radar.
Mm-hmm.
Hydro lasts longer.
Mm-hmm. INCA's Moskva is getting whittled down hard here. Went a little too far forward. Wasn't expecting the ships to come in the Thunderdome, I think. Showing a lot of broadside to a lot of opponents. And I'm pretty sure he's about to go down by this Conqueror salvo at the latest. Wank.
Tough break, caught trying to hop an island, and instead of going forward, reversed.
Yeah, got caught out, was told to back off. Moskva doesn't really back up that quickly.
Well, I mean, nothing really stops and reverses quickly, especially when you're caught in a gap. If the other team, they pull it off, but not you.
That's right. That's right. Some split fire coming in on Hugo's Burgon. That's kind of interesting. I would have thought they'd all be trying to shoot the Alvaro de Bazan here. But
no, I'm
I
just going to
guess...
sit here and point out the obvious. The Salem Hydro would still have this Moskva detected in the Thunderdome.
Oh, right. Instead of the radar, yeah. Oh, well.
Well, it looks like Hugo's going to smoke out the bacon.
Might as well. Rios is crawling in with his guns blazing. So that's
going.
And he's going at a quarter, I think.
Oh, just go full steam for crying out loud.
But he wants to kill the Daring, and I understand that. That makes perfect sense. And why do it, you know, at full speed and get out of your smoke? Use the smoke, crawl forward. Once the kill happens, now we can just W forward and get the cap. To me, that's smart play. Meanwhile, All Infinity on the other side of the map, not doing so well in his Wusta. So, very important kill for INCA.
One ship down, Kaba. Just got to deal with the shimmy. Then you could YOLO the Conqueror while penning Moskva's broadside with your AP.
Hmm.
I don't see how he not accomplishes that.
Well, INCA's Salem might take a torpedo here from the Shimakaze. Nope. He'll be okay. Good thing he's got radar to detect the Conqueror.
Don't you just love using radar to detect the battleship?
Meanwhile, we have an I formation from INCA, spelling out the first letter in their team name over at sea.
Well...
Ooh, unfortunate. Gearing takes a Grozavoy torpedo, and their strong side is now basically done for. Ouch.
Bagan probably going to be the next victim.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Throw taking advantage of the island at, you know, D9.
Mm-hmm. Melvin getting some shots in on Luchetos Salem. Just miss, but I really like the attempt there. And additional one's Conqueror is quite low on hit points. That's unfortunate that he's got a super heal coming up in 12 seconds.
Additional 2 caught out in the open. Trying to get that cap, that's not going to happen.
Oh, with 4,000 hit points, additional 1 goes dark, pops the super heal. And there goes the barn raising. If you know, you know.
We're going back on fire at chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he does find his DCP, which is good. He's got 20 seconds until his next heal. As additional 2
takes Torp.
Yeah. This game is all but over, guys. Remember, it's a best of 2, so we will bring you game 2 soon.tm.
The enemy is about to win.
And if this goes 2-0, we will do our best to find you guys more content. We shall see. Luchetos, maybe walk forward another pixel or 2. Get into the A-cap, stop the point bleed. Not like it matters too much. But additional 1's Conqueror is quite low again.
Bazan goes down.
The Bazan goes down.
Out.
Oh, wait a minute. The Conqueror's got another super heal. What do you know? There goes the barn again.
Salem eats a Torp. Man.
Yeah. If only he had Hydro.
So glad you had that radar.
Right? And he's gonna eat AP in the face.
Well, he didn't eat it in the face. He ate it in the Citadel, so that's even worse.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Do we have more? No, that's HE from the Conch.
Sadness. But at this point, Luchetos might as well just go in and, you know, guns blazing. Go out swinging, right?
Well, there was conch shells. Maybe the conch was reloading AP and it was the shimmy shells I was seeing.
Who knows? Either way, that's gonna be game. Oh, Dragon goes down.
Was just about to turn it around.
Wow. All right. Well,
very dominating.
Bro definitely asserted their dominance this game.
I hate to say this. I mean, not to take away from Throw, right? Like, I don't want to sit there and diminish anybody's doing these tournaments, right? Like, my biggest gripe with some of these tournaments is the idiots in the stream comments going, oh, look at them, throw the game away. I just feel INCA doesn't have a good strategy for Sleeping Giant. I think Sleeping Giant is their... not a good map for them.
Right.
You know, and like I said, it's not to take away from Throw. Throw clearly understand what they wanted to do on that map, and it just seemed like INCA. It's this or break, and they didn't seem to adjust very well.
No. you know, they have their idea, we're going to go strong here, and then I feel like things kind of fall apart because they just don't know how to really utilize that advantage and make it work. So it's
Yeah.
unfortunate. They were really strong last weekend, and so far, I don't know what's happening. Maybe some of their key players couldn't make it today or so early, because remember, they're a North American team. Maybe they're just still waking up. They haven't had their coffee yet. I don't know. But either way, we will be here for at least one more game, and we'll see what happens. Let me hit my
Yeah.
fancy commercial break button while I'm thinking about that.
I hope everybody's got a pen and a calendar, because this very rarely comes out of my mouth. I hope there's a game 3.
All right, let's go. Somebody clip that. Game 3 would be nice.
Especially after all the delays. Like, ha!
It'd be nice after all the delays, and frankly, it would be nice to see INCA win a game at least once. You know, this is the third game we've covered of them. I'd like to see them win a game because they're a good team.
I mean, that's the other thing. Like, it's not like these guys are bad players or a bad team. It's just like I just don't think they have an answer on Sleeping Giant. Right? Like,
Right.
I hate playing Sleeping Giant even in clan battles. I don't have the answer. You know, it's just one of those maps I don't fully understand. And at least admitting it, you know, gives somebody else the opportunity to be like, okay, maybe we should try this. Like, you know, you keep trying something until it finally works for you. Well, unfortunately, Throw is now on the curse side. I mean, Team Bravo.
Right?
Oh, tournament day. So many pings I don't care about.
Even chat now catching up. Wait a minute. How does INCA not have C yet? Yeah. Well, we're going to North. North is slightly better on the alpha side, right?
Not if it's the new one.
Oh, really?
Because they didn't they add the 2 caps? No, yeah, they added Eclair.
True.
And then
yeah.
apples and bacon on the other side, 1-2 is split. It's not as advantageous to the North.
Yeah.
They do have a little bit of an advantage in Eclair, but like we did see, you know, Team Bravo, I forget who we were watching, just dominate Eclair. So just because you have advantage doesn't mean you win it.
Right. Well, both teams are readied up, so we might be bringing you guys game 2 very soon.
Well, hopefully sooner than later.
Hopefully, sooner rather than later.
Oh, so I have yet to figure out what those triangles are on the weapons for Borderlands. Remember you were asking about that?
Oh, yeah, so that was because my player level wasn't high enough, to use the gun.
Oh.
Yep.
That's a sad face.
Okay, so now they're saying we can drop, so I think we'll be going soon, guys. Ta-da! We have game 2, Puddin'. Okay, this time I do the regular spawn. Let's go.
Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, ting, walla, walla, bing, bang.
Oh, my lord.
What?
I can't believe TWA won a clan battle season.
Ah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, memories. That's right, we're on the EU server, so we have to see the same name all the time. Anyway, let's take a look at our second game of the losers bracket. INCA absolutely freaking needs to win this game, otherwise their Saturday is over. They can go back to sleep. Lucky them. INCA's got Run for Your Life in the Daring with usual special captain. We got El Mago in Yamamoto. Additional 3s in the Z52 with Loot Jens. I didn't mention this before. He's got the buffed AP skill. That's kind of nifty. For cruisers, we've got a Des Moines with range and special captain. We got Luchetos once again in a Salem with radar and range. We got additional 1 in the Moskva with reload, special captain, but not using the skills. Pavo reprises his role in test ship Zhao without a unique captain, but he's got the unique upgrade, so there you go. And the Kremlin and Yamato are about to make a baby. Kremlin running your typical tank stuff, and Yamato running reload instead of unique upgrade. And choosing not to run Yamamoto for the buffed dirt traverse. Grease the gears, I think it's called. All right, Puddin', tell us about Team THROW.
Team THROW, we got Bakery and a shimmy hauling major speedness to Bacon. And tow with him is nobody.
Right.
I wouldn't count the Conqueror tow, but we got a Conk with reload, a Wooster, which is unique mod. The shimmy was unique mod. Also, Gearing, that is now pronounced Siragumo, is chain smoking. We have a unique upgrade to Moskva, and looks like Derby a little bit C, with Moskva more towards Donut. Daring going as slow as possible to Eclipse with a Grozovoy. Got this running, wow, this speed, smoke, and DCP modules. Of course, Daring, I was joking about going slow. He stopped us on torpedoes. We have a Pew Pew Kremlin with reload. So that's going to be a massive DPM and a unique upgrade Des Moines. All right, the Daring is now parked because single fire torps are a must at.
Well, you know, he's...
Yeah, I see one dolphin over there. He's trying to hit the dolphin.
That's right. He's torping the traditional Moskva location, which is going to be right up here. Although I personally like to go a little bit farther behind. But the problem with farther behind is you are open to cross shots from the other side of the map. So you got this very small area you're forced to sit to, and I can show you guys my view here. You can see how close these torpedoes would hit should there be something actually here. There isn't yet, but Inca's
I really
Moss
haven't
was
seen
actually...
a Moskva there at the start of any game.
Yeah.
Usually it's up at the island.
Yeah.
Like
So,
if they're gonna really contest D, they're typically it's the D7 island. You have your Moskva.
which is exactly where this one is, right? Oh, no, no, no. I see. You're talking about the smaller one up
pretty
here.
much. Yeah, right across from the other Moskva.
Yeah. Yep. But
I
additional
do like
one's
where
position.
additional one is at. I like that way more.
Yeah, because his radar covers the D cap as well as the C cap. So I like that positioning.
Nothing comes through the channel.
Once again, Inca going heavy to the flank, sending 4 of their 9 ships to the E cap. See if they can make it work for them this time around. Additional one's Moskva now. They're seeing the Death Snail with torpedoes coming in. I'm surprised we haven't seen a radar yet from additional one's Moskva. I guess they're waiting longer for whatever reason. I mean, maybe the Yamato getting in position. It's the only thing I can think of at this point.
Oh, good radar, Salem. The only thing you caught was the Des Moines.
So the turrets are ready to go. So additional ones should be radaring soon.tm. Plane is up. Why isn't the radar happening? Hello? There's the radar.
That's too late. He gets that
Much too late. Well, it's not so much that, it's just that everybody had time to turn their guns on the Yamato, and now the Yamato is in a hard turn and is out-turning his turrets because he doesn't have Yamamoto's bonus to grease the gears.
Right. That's what we'll go with?
Yes. So that's unfortunate. That was a really delayed radar. Should have happened at least 30 seconds earlier. Radar also catches Wide Doom's Daring over at the decap, which nobody could do anything about anyway. Well, additional 3 Z52 is spotted. Trying to make a smoke escape route for Luchetos to Salem. But, you know, Des Moines radar says, nope.
Hey, Conqueror's got his guns on Yami. He just took a shot there.
Mm-hmm.
We may have shimmy on shimmy action coming up here with Zhao and Tao over at Bacon.
Rios might take a torpedo with the butt. He does indeed. That's a hard torpedo to take, but Run for Your Life's Daring is in a good position to hide away a bit as Yamato finally connects on all affinities Wusta. We haven't really been looking at it much, but we have once again the very aggressive Shimakaze pushing with Javo in tow. All the way on the one line.
It. The Grandma's Bakery's DCP, Jesus. Indian Boots just went down.
Oh, huge kill for Inca.
Well, I don't think he's going to get his heal / anything back anytime soon. But on a positive note, he's going to put the fire out as soon as he fully submerges.
Who are you talking about?
The shimmy that just ate 1 torpedo.
Oh, okay. You mean DCP. I was like, heal? What should we be talking about?
Yeah, he's got to heal somewhere.
Sure, if he gets a Kraken in Yamamoto.
Right. He's just not going to be able to use it now.
He's not be able to get it either because it's a training room battle. But anyways, additional 3s.
He's doing your semantics.
Z52 is running away from the decap on radar.
You know, I really think they should make Captain Talents work in training rooms. think it would add something to these tournaments, and I don't know, make players be more conscious of who they're bringing.
I really don't understand the use of this smoke screen right now. I guess, okay, so the Javelin can fire at the Conqueror, but he fired a little bit early there. Does get a fire going.
Then again, what the heck is that smoke screen? Make it as straight as possible for him.
Right, if you're trying to make it a curtain, then go straight up there. But the problem with this smoke screen is because Diablo's plane is up, he's actually being spotted by the Wushta because of his gun bloom. Rias now fighting the Daring with Wooster's radar and support. Run for Your Life is doing that a lot this tournament. And Yamato, you know, is salivating at a shot on Wooster's turn. No, he's shooting at Rias' Haragumo.
I approve of that shot.
Yeah, I do too.
Hava finally made it to the smoke.
Yeah, and switches to AP for the Wooster.
What? No, Sal has really good AP.
Yes, it does. As he clobbers Infinity right there. Good choice of shells, Mr. Havo. Okay. Here he goes with HE now, figuring he's probably going to turn out. And Infinity doesn't do that, just kind of sits there, chills for a sec.
I don't disagree with that. Ooh.
Yamato shells connect.
Had AP loaded.
Mm-hmm. Just doing a replay of it yesterday. Yamato with AP is something special, of course. All right, Sao gets the kill on the Wushta.
The enemy is about to win.
I don't know, the Wooster might be able to come back to life. That would be a unique upgrade.
There you go.
Oh, if you die, come back with 1 HP.
That's right. And ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right. The enemy is about to win.
Stupid enemy, always about to win.
Stupid enemy. As additional 3 Z52 tries to go into the decap. Oh, look at these torps on the Kremlin. Gonna take 3 of them. DCP was up though, so he doesn't get a flood. But he's gonna come out broadside to the Moskva. You get the feeling that Throw is recognizing that they need to make something happen. They're going full aggression to see if they can find a way to just roll up INCA.
They need to convert some of these low health ships into kills, like the Z, the Daring.
Yep. Yep.
And you need to make your Kremlin live somehow.
Well, the thing is that Kremlin is in a decent position. There's only 2 ships that can shoot at him, which I know sounds like, oh, come on, but there's like 5 ships over here, so he's doing a nice job of trying to isolate who can target him. It's just... Oh, blind shot. No, that was the Hydro.
No,
Moskva's Hydro.
Yeah.
Very important kill for Throw.
Apparently the Moskva didn't take the playbook from the Salem and brought defensive AA.
Did he?
No.
No, he's got Hydro.
Right, I said he did not take a playbook.
Oh, got it. Okay. Last Defiance shot.
Kremlin.
Yeah, he does get 1 final shot out of his turret, but that's not going to do enough to the Yamato. Daring now using French radar fishing for the Gumo. Gets smacked himself by the Conqueror.
Unfortunately, Moskva radar is not going to be back.
76 seconds.
So.
Okay, well, if you're INCA, you just need to hold, but the problem is you've got Luchetos, who's now a little bit too far forward, but also too far backward. It's a small island, and you can see the result. Moss was able to shoot behind. See the AP coming? And Luchetos can't go too much farther forward. This is what I like to call the ride or die island, and I just hate that positioning, because all you're doing is praying to God that your teammates can shoot the thing that's shooting you, and you can outlive all the damage coming in.
I think he's missing his front 2 turrets. It's like -1.
So when it says negative... When it says -1, that doesn't necessarily mean losing a turret. I think it still shows up as red if it's missing. I could be wrong, though. Remember, this is one of the first tournaments where we have the new mechanics of turrets don't fully die. They come back, they grow back, just like secondaries and anti-air and torpedoes. Speaking of torpedoes and growing back, Melvin charging through the sea cap now in the face of a Yamato. That's gotta feel good.
I mean, they have to, because like right now they're putting INCA on their back pedals, and we've seen all day today. INCA has not done well once you meet their aggression.
Yes. Yes, as Shimakaze detecting Rias and gets radared. That's huge. INCA loses the Kremlin over at E. Rias goes down.
Yeah.
Conqueror's gonna get tore up turret here.
The Conqueror.
We are 42 seconds away from an INCA victory. However, additional 2 is gonna give a time extension. The team throw. And with that, INCA needs to get the sea cap.
They're gonna get that. The only question is, will the Moskva trade for Des Moines or Moskva? Throws Des Moines should know not to get spotted and just let Moskva try to trade out.
Oh, big hit there from additional 1s, Moskva and throws. Frederick coming out a little bit too far broadside. That sets the tone for this engagement. Smart play there by INCA.
It puts him in a position to where additional 1 has a chance to farm him out before he rams.
Oh yeah, exactly.
But ironically for INCA, the ram would be good. Right? Like, I would actually just take the ram.
In a situation where it's ram versus possibly screw up the drive-by and lose your ship for free, absolutely take the ram. But with 14 seconds to go, 10 seconds, I don't think it's going to matter.
No, it's not even going to happen. But what I'm saying is, whether you screw up the drive-by, blah, blah, you know, all of that, you take him out. Throws ships are too far away to do anything to the caps and get in position to potentially kill something.
Oh, 100%.
So just take the ram.
100%. All right, well, hey, I said I wanted to see INCA come up a game, and they did exactly that. Way to go, INCA. We go to a game 3, baby.
About time you got your game 3.
Damn right, damn right. All right, guys. They might start this one pretty quick, or they might not. I don't know. So we'll go ahead and run a commercial break now just to be safe. But game 3 coming up soon.tm. Let's go. Love game 3s. While we have a moment, we can probably take a look at what's going on with the knockout stage. Ortis has knocked out Smoke. Smoke goes to face whoever wins what we're doing right now. Blue is up 1-0 over Unskill. E-Rare is up 1 over YCZGR. E-Rare looked pretty strong today. They might face off against Ortis, which I thought we covered last weekend, that matchup.
Yeah, but those are all one and dones.
Not during the bracket group, but they were in separate bracket groups. So yeah, we covered them, I think, in one of the first. I don't know. No, that was E-Rare and Reefs. So they haven't met yet. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to use this opportunity to go hit the head for a moment.
Have a moment of silence for the bathroom.
It's time for the moment of silence, y'all. Puddin', did you destroy your toilet this morning like last weekend?
No.
Well, that's good.
I did spend some time in there and had to wash my hands twice.
Well, that's important. Gotta stay properly clean.
Well, I mean, I'll explain that when you come back. So how's the weather where everybody's at? And what did you guys have for breakfast? I had a pizza puff and a slice of cherry pie.
Uh-huh. Unskill and glue is going to go to a game 3. Interesting.
Well, we don't have to change rooms for our game through.
That's right. Ha 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 ha.
No, see, I have a bad habit of constantly rubbing my eyes. So anybody's aware of what usually happens if you have dirty hands and you rub your eyes. So I have a really, I guess this wouldn't be a bad habit. Like the bad habit is rubbing the eyes, but like I'm beyond paranoid about washing my hands. Like I wash them at least 10 to 15 times a day.
I've always been like that too. So for me, it's like when COVID hit, right? That was like extra, you know. So I get you right there. I completely get you right there.
Well, I mean, like the other thing is like, you know, like where it started was because I wore contacts an awful lot. You know, I'd get pink eye way too often. You know, from having, you know, from getting dirt within there. But now that I wear the glasses, way more. It doesn't, but like I've never lost the wash my hands. Like I'm too busy touching my face with my hands, and the fastest way to spread germs is touch your freaking face. Or other people's faces. So if you don't like somebody, keep touching their face.
All right, sorry guys, I'm just keeping up on Discords. There's a lot of drama going on. Good times.
What? There's drama going on in Discord during a tournament?
Never. All right, good. Commercial break is running. Awesome. Okay. All right. Gotta do something that I always forget to do. But it is what it is. Man, my AI bot is spot on. I gotta say, I mentioned this like 5 minutes ago, and now I just set up the auto tweet. It says Game 3 hype, INCA versus THROW tied 1-1 in Warships Classic knockouts. Who will advance to face Ortis? Like, how does it know all this? You know what I mean? Like, it's listening, guys.
You laugh when I say welcome our AI overlords.
That's right. That's right.
I saw Terminator. This is not end well for the human race.
No.
which is why I still hate the end of not Babylon 5. The Battlestar Galactica reboot.
The end.
The final episode.
Yeah, what about it?
I just thought it was a meh ending with the be careful of AI and robots. Like, yeah, we know, we get it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because then they fast forward to now and they point out all the bots that are being created that look kind of like Cylons. I kind of feel like it's you know, it's hard for them to find a way to end a really powerful and
They
good
should have just
show.
ended it. If they would have just ended them with them riding off in a sunset per se, right? So and so went there, so and so went there. Dama did it. They would have just ended it there. Fine, because like it pulls the Hitchcock mode of people can finish their story how they want.
Correct.
Instead of this cautionary tale of it's like, I get it. Like I said, we've all seen Terminator. It doesn't end well. Like the best we can hope for is the ending for iRobot. I'm talking the movie, not the actual book, which was 10 times better. But I mean, the book was nothing but short stories put together. And even that wasn't the greatest,
Sorry, which book are you talking about?
iRobot.
Oh, okay.
The book was really good. Like, I know the movie was just one of the short stories in a, like, yeah, I know it's hard to believe I read the book. But, I mean, it's just, how many cautionary tales do we need to ignore? Because let's face it, the human race just ignores every cautionary tale there ever is. Just like the cautionary table. Do not be Team Bravo whilst at this casting.
True.
Usually
Oh, goodness.
doesn't end well.
Yep. Well, they're holding the start of this just to make sure that nobody else is coming. So we'll see. Unskull and Glue got started.
I mean, I like that they're sort of waiting, but I hate to say this. I'm not trying to take away from INCA and THROW. Most people are going to go see Glue.
Yeah, sure.
I wish more people cared about some of the other teams, but they're not going to. They're going to go to where the audience wants, and audience wants to see the super try-hard smoke. Who can do the smoke better, and who can get the RNG better, because I hate to say it, that's what it boils down to, people. Who gets the RNG a little bit better on the fires? Right, there's some skill, but it still comes down to who gets the fires.
Now they're saying that they need to hold due to a medical emergency.
Oh.
That's a new one. Good. That's a new one. Okay, now they're saying they're ready. So the other game 3 started. This one is YCCGR and E-Rare is tied now. They didn't announce that one yet. Interesting. Okay. Well, guys, we got the next game. Let's go. Again, take a moment. Thank you all for being here, tuning in. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the tournament. And we got one more round after this. So let's make it a good one, y'all. Here we go. All right, the pivotal game 3 between INCA and THROW. Whoever loses this is done with the tournament. Gonzo. Whoever wins gets to go on to the next round of the losers bracket and continue trying to work their way through. So let's take a look at THROW's lineup. We got Y Doom's Daring with Dunkirk for all the extra utility. There's Rias's Hargamo with the Suzuki Captain for buff survivability expert and his somewhat chain smoking Gumo. Wargaming Please buff Enterprise and a Grozovoy with pretty much just kind of your typical Grozovoy build with a whole bunch of utility and stuff. Grandma's Bakery we saw before as well with Suzuki. It's a special upgrade for survivability expert. Frederick there is in a Stalingrad with range and turret traverse. So that would be, I want to say Zemensky, but I could be screwing those two up. All Infinity has dropped his Wooster Love for a Venezia with unique upgrade. I like that play. He's got Sansonetti for the buffed Gunfeeder. Xiao Bao PRPR is in a Des Moines unique upgrade with Special Captain for the buffed skills. Melvin Mahler is now in a Burgon with Honore for buffed Grease the Gears and buffed Adrenaline Rush. And finally, additional one is in a Montana with no Special Captain in typical sniper quickscope build. All right, Puddin, tell us about Team Red.
Team INCA, to everybody's shock and appalledness, the shimmy that is speed torpedoes and unique upgrades are going off to Bacon. And they kind of have a Yamato in tow, even though he's probably going to have his guns looking towards C and D. He will be over there parking Midish, cheating towards B. We have the Daring, Run for Your Life, who's going to reverse into C because he's going to be running for his life probably.
Again, yep.
Additional 3 in a Daring, Pew Pew. Like, the builds really haven't changed. Pew Pew Moskva, that's Reload, unique upgrade Des Moines. The typical American battleship build. Okay, somebody likes to play with matches. I hate that build. And Chain Smoking Gumo are heading toward a Donut.
Yeah, Luchetos has left the Salem behind, is now in a Gumo. And yeah, Hugo in a Montana with Furious. So if he gets set on fire, then he just gets a buff to his reload.
I mean, they probably were anticipating the Conqueror, but they brought a Burgon, which is still an HE slinger. Both Daring's Hydro at Chocolate going. Stalingrad spotted. I'm sure everybody's shocked. Now, I wonder if they're going to be aggressive with this shimmy, knowing that THROW brought a Venezia.
And why do you say that?
Well, I mean, what does Venezia do besides slap destroyers for all its HP with one salvo? Right, like I believe they purposely brought the Ven onto that flank, knowing how aggressive they've been.
Gotcha. So what you're saying is they're using that as a counter to the INCA Shimakaze because he has been very aggressive with his positioning.
Yeah, imagine if they knew that strategy. I mean, like I said, you know, somebody made that comment about, tanks. Oh, they learned people's strategy. Yeah, you learn it literally after the battle.
No, I never.
Most teams don't vary it from most strategies.
Right. Yeah, a lot of teams, they've got one strategy that they've really worked out, and then they just kind of wing it from there. Well, please buff Enterprise is now beached in his Grozavoy. This is a really bad position for Throw's Grozavoy.
Oh, Run for Your Life is running for his life. Or no, that's additional 3.
Yeah, that's the other daring. Everybody's missing. There's this fun little trick that happens when you're right on the beach. Suddenly your shells can't hit worth crap. I think that happened a minute ago.
There's probably that, and then the aiming change that Wargaming pushed through and didn't tell anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why?
Look at all the torpedoes coming into the smoke now.
Well, good thing the Daring's got his hydro going.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Hugo charges up his Furious. And look at the teamwork on the other end here between Javo and El Mago. Now they're not being aggressive. I like that decision making. And look at this giant wall of skill that they've unleashed.
Well, I mean, they... okay. Unfortunately, Java was going the wrong way to be in the smoke, and the Shimmy put the smoke, like,
Yep. One of the hard part of doing this special dance is you gotta get set up together, as All Infinity now might have a shot on the Shima. No, he doesn't. Imago just defiantly shooting his one front turret.
Yeah, but I mean, it gets Bakery to get a shoot to shoot his guns now too.
Yeah.
You know, you keep them engaged.
Yeah, I don't understand that decision, but so far it hasn't really been punishing him for it.
Well, I mean, Java needs to start connecting some of these shells here.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, well, Grandma's Bakery decides to stop shooting and go dark. Probably going to set up a smoke screen for Infinity's Venezia now that he's using his exhaust smoke for another 15 seconds.
Well, that, you know where the Shimmy's at, and you know he was bow in, so...
Yeah. Oh, look at this aggressive play over here. Riaz pushing through with smoke. Detected on, I don't know, I think that's just on surface. He does go dark. Will it be a permadark? Oh, so low. That's two throw destroyers that have been just beaten up at the start of this game, but not killed. That's an important distinction here. Luchetto's opening up now with this Argamo. Why? They see the Grozavoy. They want the Grozavoy dead. That's on the Moskva radar. But I wonder if they should be moving that INCA Moskva up, additional 1. Get him in a position to radar more than just one thing.
Well, I mean, the last time he moved up, he died.
This is true.
Right? So... somebody probably said move up, and he's like, no.
Speaking of moving up, look at the Montana Yamato on the 4-5 line. Both are moving up.
Yeah, but Java is not doing very well.
No, he's been smacked around by sap from the Venezia. 30,000 sap damage he's taken. I have a feeling that these battleships are just going to ram.
No, they would never do such a thing.
Let's take a look. What is Tattoo looking at? He's not looking at the... Why? He's not looking... Instead, he wants to shoot the island. Okay.
Oh, God. I know exactly what happened there. Oh, there was no hit indicator.
There was no indicator.
Island.
Yep, and then he fired, then it popped up. Bit of a lag time. Gumo is detected. Luchetto's now. Okay, he's fine. He's behind an island. Go back to this battleship duel.
But it's not going to be a duo. Additional is just going to drive by him.
It's absolutely... Oh, that's way too early. He's going to reverse, try not to show the cheek. You can see additional 1 is tightening up too. Too early for that shot.
This is where overtime actually is huge.
Additional 1 now just needs to stop and move forward, but he's continuing to reverse. Whiffs that shot, and we will have a ram. Oh, but ram flag. Tattoo with the ram flag saves the ship.
Man, that ram flag is so expensive.
Additional 1's Montana did have a ramming flag as well. But it doesn't matter anyway because he does take a flood. And does not have his heal available. So, in my mind, that was slightly misplayed there. He would have been far better suited shooting the Montana instead of worrying about trying to support against the Stalingrad. If he had fired that initial salvo with the Montana, I think he could have come away with his ship alive.
Well, if he would have just shot the Stalingrad and ram, yes.
That's way too.
The reverse to try to live, no.
Yeah.
You shoot the Montana.
Mm-hmm. Well, while all that's been going on, a lot of torpedoes just being luck chucked into the decap. Additional 3's got hydro, so probably going to be okay there. As additional 1's Mosfa comes under some coordinated fire. Oh, torpedo just barely misses additional.
Well, nobody wants to get chocolate because nobody wants diabetes.
Well, the big problem, I think, though, is on the other side. Look at how separated the Shima and Zhao are. I think they're sussing a hard push, and they're trying to make sure that, that they know where Throw's remaining forces are going to be going.
Well, they finally get the daring in C-cap. Throw, that is.
Mm-hmm. Single fire torpedoes. Once again, missing Throw Stalingrad with the radar up. Run for your life is getting to do just that again.
I don't think he's going to be running for much longer.
And he's got a heal coming up in 2 seconds.
Yeah, but he's very deep in Stalingrad radar.
Yeah. There's the heal. There's the DCP. And assuming nobody else can...
cover.
Yeah, assuming nobody else can shoot at him, he's fine. Oh, Shimakaze got spotted. Infinity smacked him, I think, with some sap, and he's forced to make Inky. See, this is what my concern was when I saw them split up like this. And now he got stuck bow in on the Venezia. Venezia making Inky now. This is like... I got his only chance to get out of here. And he's gonna stop. No, don't stop. You know they're gonna dump torpedoes in your smoke. Go, 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 go. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Jeez. Infinity opening up with guns. Will the torps connect? Yes. 1 torpedo connects. That kind of balances the engagement.
It is huge. He was spotted briefly.
DCP is down. Is he on fire? He is on fire. And he's flooding. He's on fire and flooding. And he's about to come out of his smoke.
Uh-oh. He's
and
gonna
now
get
he's
his
spotted.
DCP back just about the right time, but he still may die.
Follow this salvo. Hal was behind. Hits the stern.
Still spotted.
I was saying about that unique upgrade. It tightens up the salvo, which is great, but if you're off on your aim, that makes it even worse for you. 319 hit points on the Venezia. 319. And he goes dark. This last salvo has to connect for Havo. Infinity turning sideways, showing a lot of boat. Whoa!
Just over.
So many low health ships on both teams. Additional one's
Additional one did
Mosca.
move up,
Yeah, I like that
and
play.
he didn't die. Good on him.
Yeah, I like that play a lot because look at that. He just took some guest shots on the daring and smashed him. Venezia makes Inky with that unique upgrade. And why did Mago once again get caught bow in? It's like the third time this game. And Sap Shell's coming.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
This just feels so bad, Puddin'.
Dude, you have
12.
RPF. Why are you caught bow in every single engagement?
Right? 12 HP. Never mind.
I think that's 0 HP. You might have pronounced 12 wrong.
That was, like, honestly, that's the game-losing mistake right there. As both low-health destroyers for INCA get caught out on Des Moines radar. And now they're falling apart. Additional 2's Des Moines has Hydro available, but not using it. I'll dodge the torpedo because luckiness.
I wonder if they're going to push the Bragon at the Moskva or Montana.
Yes. Yeah, Hugo definitely needs to get into this game more. I mean, I know he's been doing the best he can. He's been taking a lot of hits and tanking. That's what he's supposed to do. But
You have 3 minutes to start getting kills.
exactly. Havo detected now. His Hydro is down for another 12 seconds. He's going to take
Bragon's
this
using
Venezia
his
torp.
reload booster, shooting Montana.
Oh, he just dodges the torp. Let's take a look. Additional one forced to give side to something. Giving side to the daring. Probably a good choice. I don't like that he slowed down, though. He needs to speed up so he can get on the side of the Bragon. Whoa, big hit on Melvin. That was into the tip. That was a bad aim. You get the idea of the desperation of some of these players as Melvin just says, ha, I'm on your side now. When you're in close range jousting, it's one of the most important skills to learn in this game. Trigger discipline, when to shoot, when to not shoot. And be able to hold your fire until the moment that you need to shoot. That's a tough skill for a lot of players in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that will be game, basically, as Havo taking some AP shots from, I believe that's the Stalingrad. Venezia Sap. Run for Your Life is trying to make something work. Additional 3 daring goes down. We got 1.5 minutes to go. Ah, Havo does come away with the Shimakaze kill, but at great cost. And there goes the Montana. Man, he died fast. Oh, he was showing broadside to the Stalingrad. That's why. Yeah, you usually don't want to do that.
No, that's usually very bad.
Man,
Also,
Infinity.
losing all of your ships is also very bad.
Yeah. Infinity managing to stay alive in this game was huge. And the other was the Yamato trading with the Montana. He needed to win that engagement, not trade.
That and losing your shimmy, who was constantly caught bow in.
Yeah, that just feels bad, right? Like, I don't know, like competition 101, you always want to be in a kiting away orientation, not caught bow in, especially with the cruiser or destroyer. So, I agree, that just kind of feels bad, but either way, Bro is going to advance in the tournament, so congratulations to them. Let's make it official.
And that was our game 3.
That was our game 3, y'all.
Perfect.
That was a close game. I really liked how that game played out. I didn't feel like INCA just, you know, fell apart or anything or lost it. There was a lot of back and forth. Good game to cast.